Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a couple of Kung Fu kids in love. They love doing some Mortal Kombat reactions.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, and so this is Mortal Kombat 1, the official Umgadi trailer, and the Combat Pack roster reveal trailer.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's what we're checking out today. If you want all of our Mortal Kombat reactions, check out the description of this video, because we got a playlist there for all of our Mortal Kombat reactions. We got a ton of them. We did a bunch of fatalities, friendships, babalities, reacted to all that fun stuff. So yeah, happy binging if this is the first time you're checking out the channel.
Happy binging.
But first, you gotta check this out. And first, we gotta introduce our drink.
Our drink. Yeah. It is the MK Margarita. But you might ask yourself, what makes this margarita an MK Margarita?
Yeah, it's just a margarita.
Gotta add the blood.
But when you add the blood, that's what makes it Mortal Kombat.
Hell yeah.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Yes. It's beautiful.
Umgadi are warrior priestesses, selected from the firstborn daughters of Outworld. From infancy, they are trained to defend the royal family.
I will prevail, Earthrealmer. This fight is more important to me than you can ever know.
Oh, nice.
Used to lead the Umgadi. It was on her watch that the princess's father was murdered.
Ooh.
Surrender if you wish to remain unharmed.
Let us pass, Tanya. The Empress and her family are in danger.
Are you so easily taken in by lies? Let's see if you still fight like an Umgadi.
My edge hasn't dulled, Tanya.
Oh, nice. Talon's badass.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, you prove incapable of protecting the royal house.
Those are some fancy split kicks she did.
Yeah. Oh!
Are you unwell, princess?
I am fine, Tanya. For you to hold the throne, we must keep your secret.
With Liu Kang's help, maybe they'll find a cure.
If he could have helped, he would have done so by now. We are victims of Tarkat. It disfigures, then debilitates. In time, it will turn us all into bloodthirsty monsters. Death is our only release.
Damn.
Yeah. Makes you feel bad for Baraka.
Yeah. But come on, Melina, kick his ass.
Ooh, stabby stir!
Nice.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Oh, nice! Oh, that was super
That's
badass.
not looking good at all.
Dude, I want to play as Baraka now. I've never really liked him that much. As far as playstyle.
I want to play as Tanya now, and I was
Priestesses, in
never
my
super
heart,
into her
I am
character.
Still Umgadi. I will always honor my vows.
Ooh, the
Nice.
Panther. That was awesome.
Good kitty.
Oh!
Damn.
Nice. Oh, it blows up. Oh! The firework?
Oh, nice trick.
Yeah. All right, so what do you think about, you wanted the females in Mortal Kombat after the last trailer that we saw. So Li Mei, Tanya, we didn't really get to see Melina and Katana fight, but you know, what do you think about Li Mei and Tanya?
This was the first time I've ever been really excited to play Tanya, which is nothing against Tanya, but it's
No,
just
yeah.
like next to Melina and Katana and even Jade, I'm like, she's she's fine. She just didn't like excite me. But in this, I'm like, ooh, she's powerful and formidable and takes no prisoners and seemed super badass. So got me a lot more excited for her. And Li Mei is a new character to me. I'm very curious about her. I'm wondering if the colors on the garment mean anything, because she's technically in Melina's colors.
Yeah.
And I wonder does that denote a certain rank within the Umgadi priestesses? Umgadi priestesses. Or is that just kind of like happy coincidence? I don't really know.
Yeah,
but
is she like that because she's in Melina's colors? And like when she was with, because I think we might have met her in Mortal Kombat 9 or 10, and then also in some like of the 3D era stuff, but we're not really like a ton.
Yeah,
like,
not super familiar with her.
Yeah, we're not super familiar with her. But like that's why I don't know. Like if when Katana was the princess, was she in Katana colors? And is she like just in the colors of the way the princess is?
That's an interesting question. Because at first when she came on screen, I was like, oh my God, are they screwing up Melina and taking away what is classically Melina, which is that she is this hybrid creature who has these crazy teeth, and she is sort of the outcast. But no, they're doing her right. They just happen to have this other character who's in the same colors. So I'm curious as to if that means anything.
And Baraka, for Baraka, whenever I would play as Baraka, I always liked, just his little like scissor move that he would do. And it would just be satisfying when someone would try to jump kick you, and you do that, and you just, chop them up a little bit. That was pretty much all I really liked about Baraka. But in this, his fighting style looks so badass. So I'm really curious to play as him now. I mean, not that I'm any good at the game. But Bethany's the Mortal Kombat player between us. She's the button smash queen. But yeah, it looks really cool.
I button smash, which gives me an advantage during the gameplay, but I can't do the finishing moves, and Ken can do those, and those are really cool. So.
It's true.
You said during our watching of it that this made you feel bad for Baraka, and it really does for all the Tarkin, right?
Yeah, Tarkatan, or I think it is.
Sorry, Tarkatan.
But you don't apologize because I'm not saying...
No, because when I said Tarkin, I was like, this isn't quite right, which is why I was asking. But it really makes you feel bad for the Tarkatan people. I mean, to think that they have this disease, I mean, it almost made me think of like leprosy, where it's like, it's eating away at them in a sense, and death is only their release. That feels what he was describing in terms of like, we're all just going to become bloodthirsty monsters. Death is our only release from this, because everything about us is going to slowly decay and devolve into a monstrosity. And man, especially as they're showing like the women and the men and sort of like what look like they could be Tarkatan civilian types who like maybe weren't fighters, but are now bloodthirsty. I mean, they did a good job with very little time in a very short trailer kind of telling that story. Yeah, and is that something that is new to this and this iteration of Mortal Kombat from like Liu Kang's vision? Because, I always thought of like just the Tarkatan people as like, they're just a race, and like that's just how they look, and like they just are, I don't want to, like savage pretty much. The way that they were depicted here, it was a lot more sympathetic, and was just something that like, okay, no, this is a disease that is spreading throughout them, the people, and like corrupting them, not only corrupting them, changing them physically, but mentally as well. So if that's something new that they introduced, I think it's great. If it's something that's always been there, then, I'm just glad they're like highlighting it now so I can actually get to know it better. Yeah, it feels like if it's been there the whole time, they have never put a spotlight on it the way they are now. Yeah. But I could just as equally see it being the evolution of our storytelling now, because so often in storytelling now in this modern era, we are very intrigued by villains, what makes them villains, understanding their backstory, getting that kind of sympathetic version of them. I mean, look at the number of like movies that have come out recently about villains. I mean, you look at they have a Cruella de Vil movie because let's feel bad for the woman who drowned puppies and tried to skin them alive. I mean, it sounds asinine, and yet then you go and see it, and they've actually, from all that we've heard, I'll admit I haven't watched it yet, but from all that we've heard, they've done a really good job setting a backstory and a certain narrative there that makes you, not to say that makes what they do right, but it does help you understand them. And so I think if this is new, shows kind of the era of storytelling that we're living in, and I think it's great. All right, so now we're going to go on to the Mortal Kombat 1 official Combat Pack roster reveal trailer. Ooh. Yeah. It's a shorty.
The battle between good and evil is eternal.
Omni-Man! Nice.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah. Okay, those look like collector. Peacemaker! Nice! Ah, that dipshit. Ooh. I don't think I got it right. Quan Chi and Homelander?
Oh shit.
Is that Quan Chi, Collector, Homelander, Omni-Man? Oh, sweet. Ermac. Okay. Hang on. Go back. Okay, Takeda. Oh, all right. Takeda. That's awesome that they're bringing Peacemaker, and Homelander, and Omni-Man. They're bringing all of them in there. I had heard like that there were leaks and rumors that Homelander was coming into Mortal Kombat. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But also to bring in Omni-Man, and then yeah, and Peacemaker is like, Peacemaker makes sense because HBO, like, you know, DC crossover, Mortal Kombat. They've done the DC crossover before.
I mean, I think you could stop at Omni-Man and Homelander, because who's going to beat those two if they're on the same side? Like, that is insane.
Can't wait to see their fatalities.
So I'm very excited to see them in this.
Now, this is the Combat Pack roster reveal. I imagine they're not going to be in the story at all to play as. It's just going to be characters that you can play on the side. But it would be kind of fun to have like a little side story with them included.
I was going to say, I look forward to what I can only assume will come, which are the fan fiction narratives that come in to feed these people into the Mortal Kombat universe. You know, I think we've seen some of those in the past with some of the Mortal Kombat stuff we've watched, where they've fed in some of the DC characters in terms of like how this person would win or that person.
Yeah. The endings and everything like that. Yeah,
so
we've seen that before.
I'm very excited to see how they weave in Omni-Man or Homelander to win it all, and what that does to the world. Because
that'd be fun.
There would be some consequences. That
would be a lot of fun. And obviously we saw the Homelander versus Omni-Man death battle on our other channel. We should check out if you haven't seen.
Yeah.
Great battle that we saw. That was really good. Very gory. It's like very true to form.
Yes. I'm just so excited for this game.
Yes, agreed. We already pre-ordered it, ready to go.
I mean, you have to have Shanks on.
Yes.
You just have to.
Yeah, exactly. And so let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And if you want all of our Mortal Kombat reactions, check out the description of this video because we got a playlist there. We also got a link to our Patreon and get early ad-free access to our Mortal Kombat reactions.
Yes.
Thanks so much for checking out our reaction for the Mortal Kombat 1 official Umgadi trailer and the official Combat Pack roster reveal trailer, which keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.